Hello, how you doing, my kings and queens? I'm your host, King. Not host Queen, host King. Back for another video. What I would like to say is the ladies, they really don't care about your age. They really don't care about your looks. If you care about you being in your 30s and 40s, then they're going to care. If you make a big deal, then they'll make a big deal. 80, 90% of the ladies, they don't care about your age. They care about your personality and your confidence and you being yourself and not caring what people think. As long as you get that through your dick brain, then you'll be good to go. So if you care, then they'll care. They'll care whatever you care. So that's why it's important for you to follow, let them follow your lead. Another thing I want to say too is even if you're a nice guy, that's not enough. They'll put you in friend zone, they'll put you in beta um, male mode. What I recommend that you do is instead of being nice all the time or kind too, they look at that as you being cheap, you being stingy, you hold it back. When you hold back, they hold back even more. And they hold back their affection, they hold back their conversation skills, that give you one word answers with, put you in the frustrating friend zone, beta zone, that he's not boyfriend material zone, he's not husband zone, and you can handle these ladies, you can handle the pretty ladies and the rough ladies too. Don't be afraid of dealing with the rough, pretty ladies. And not all pretty ladies are rough. The reason I say if you can handle the rough ones, then the easy ones will be easy. But if you can't handle the rough ones, even the easy ones, the nice ladies, they give you a hard time too. So that's why this is important. So once again, for reminder is don't make a big deal about your age. Age is nothing but a number. But if she says, yo, you too old for me, you say age is nothing but a number. Another thing to keep in mind is not to be cheap with your personality. You can be kind, but don't be afraid of being arrogant. Don't be afraid of being playful. Be playfully arrogant, where you play with her once or twice, but don't overplay. Know when to pull back. Be assertive, be opinionated, be outspoken, because you know when you're in a room full of ladies and you're the only dude in the room, they're going to be outspoken and opinionated. They can show their true colors. So what I recommend is that you do is you show your true colors before they do. Because if they show their true colors, that's where they feel that they can dominate you, over talk you, and you they'll barely get a lick of word to say. That's where you might get sulking, frustrated, and sullen, and thinking that you don't have a place in the lady room. But you do. You can make an impact. You can blend in. You can assimilate with the women population. Whether there's a woman club, um, you know the club where there's women, then you come in and you try to talk or dance with them. Be yourself. Be the best version of yourself. That's how you're gonna survive with these ladies 70, 80% of the time. You may not get all the ladies, but don't let that stop you from talking to the ladies you want to talk to, or you can say that you don't have to be long, but I'm gonna still talk to you ladies anyway. Because if you just say you don't have to be long with me, or you don't have to talk long, she said, okay, I'll do that. Because these ladies are literal and technical. They're very smart, but they'll go by your every word. So you gotta be able to word things to your advantage, not their advantage. Because if you word things to their advantage, tell them what they want to hear, they're gonna go with that, and that's where you won't go far. So word things to your advantage too. That's very important. So you choose your words wisely. So you can say what you want to say, but just know if you say things to their advantage, then your word might come at a cost, it might come at a consequences, where you get the short end of the stick, where you get the friend zone. So when you word things to your advantage, to your favor, then you could go beyond the friend zone, beyond the nice guy, beyond the beta, beyond the he's too sweet for me. You, you understand? So when you be generous with your personality, give them a little bit of everything, and they'll be generous with their affection and wanna be around you more and do things with you. To embrace both sides of the ladies. Embrace when she's giving you one way answers. She seems interested, or seems as if she doesn't want to be bothered with you. Embrace that side of the ladies. Embrace when you embrace the resistant part of the lady, then you'll be able to accept when she's willing to give you a shot, give you a chance. It's similar to, I know I keep on saying it's similar to John Cena, how he had embraced both sides of the fans. Embrace the fans who boo him, the fans who cheer for him, similar to Jesus Christ, how he was able to embrace and accept and adapt. One week the world was cheering for him, the next week crucifying him. Even The Rock went through it too before he went to become the biggest face in history. To me, he had to endure the fans disliking him, booing him for a year or two. Then he went on to become the biggest uh, baby face in the company with Stone Cold, Mankind, and the rest is history. So if John Cena can embrace the fans accepting him and rejecting him, if Jesus can embrace the fans accepting him and rejecting him, if The Rock can embrace the fans accepting him and rejecting him, so can you. This is going to help you. So uh, when the fans start disliking you, or when the ladies start disliking you, get that out of the way. Get the dislike out of the way. Get the she's disinterested in you. Get that out the way. She think that you're a nice guy. She think that you can't handle it. Get that out the way. Because later on, it's gonna be more meaningful when she does give you a chance. When she does go on a date, give you her number, take you to her place. It's gonna be more meaningful and more worth your while. So don't be eager for her to like you. Be eager for her to respect you. In other words, 50-50 is a new 100. So 50% of the ladies may dislike you at first. The other 50% of the ladies may love you first, love you later on, but it'll equal 100%. You went through, you talked to 100 ladies, you approached 100% of the ladies, you achieved your goal with no excuses, with no regrets. And remember, a wise person said, a bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. The bird in the hand is you talking to these ladies, you talk to 100 ladies, even though she says no 100 times, but you went for it anyway, with no excuses, with no remorse, with no regret. Now, the bird in the bush is she looks at you, but then you let the bird fly away. The ladies are like birds, believe it or not. So you can get the bird in the hand by talking to ladies for 5, 10, 15 minutes. By being the best version of yourself. The two in the bush is you see the two pretty ladies in the club, 9 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s. Drop dead gorgeous. But you don't do anything about it because you care about what they think. You're intimidated by their beauty. So the bird in the hand is you talking to those 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10s ladies, and the two in the bushes, you don't do anything about it when you see the 10 out of 10s everywhere. It doesn't have to be two ladies. It could be 10 ladies, 100 ladies, a million ladies, or pretty Angelina Jolie, Halle Berry, Megan Fox, Demi Moore, Sharon Stone, Vanessa Williams. It'd be easy on the eyes, but you don't do anything about it. See, that's where you are living your life in vain. Remember what I told you about the quote: "The bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and reach for the stars, even if you land on the moon." The moon are the 7 out of 10 ladies, the 8 out of 10 ladies, even the 6 out of 10 ladies. They're better than nothing. They're better than being on the ground. They're better than being on ground zero. They're better than you not doing anything. So do something. It's better than nothing. So you gotta be grateful. Look at the glass being half full instead of half empty. When you focus on the glass being half empty, you won't try. You will sabotage your future with the ladies, not just with the ladies, with the babies, with driving, with life itself. So put the quote again together. How many decide the path if I want you to get it? A bird in hand is worth two in the bush, and reach for the stars even if you land on the moon. So reach for those 9 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s. Even if they say no, she says no, you still may end up with a 7 out of 10 lady, or 8 out of 10 lady, or a 6 out of 10 lady. They're average to above average. They're better than nothing. They're better than not trying. They're better than you having excuse, regret, or remorse of you not trying to say, oh, I wish I would have talked to that 10 out of 10. I wish I would have talked to that 9 out of 10. I wish I would have talked to the second best lady in the room. But I didn't, because she was looking at me. She was giving me signals. She was giving me the answers to a open book test. When a lady looked at you in a positive way, when she doesn't give you the sour face, that means she wants you to approach her and show her personality. Do something. So once again, the stars are the best looking lady in the classroom, the first, second best looking lady in the classroom. The moon is the third or fourth best looking ladies in the classroom, or in the club. I'll say that. So the stars are the first, second best looking lady in the club. The moon is the third or fourth best looking lady in the club. too shabby. It is what it is. And I didn't mean to sound like a parakeet, but he to those two quotes I was saying all video long. It could change your life, it could save your life, it could make your life. And once again, um, this is not about conversation. I, when saying this, giving you a hard time with the ladies, with the babies, with traffic, with life and stuff, he's not after you. He's after the God that's in you. He's after the down to the God, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. They all in you. They all rule and abide in you. He's after your genius. He's after your intelligence. He's after your smart. He wants you to think he can do simple things such as say hi to a lady. That's why I tell you to get the highs out the way. Even if she says a quick hi, you got it out the way. The next time you see her at the club, you can have a longer conversation. And once again, you don't have to be um, you don't have to be the best dancer to dance with ladies. Um, there's two parts in being good with the ladies: talking to the ladies and dancing with them. But I think the most important part is talking to the ladies by using your personality. So don't think that, oh, I gotta dance with a lady at the club, or the lady gotta dance on me at the club in order for me to be successful with a woman. That's a story from the pit saying that's a cherry on top, that's the sprinkles. That's not really necessary. So that's why I tell you to talk to the ladies, whether at work, whether in front of your home, whether you're waiting on the bus, whether you're waiting in the line, because then they'll help you to be ready for when you meet the ladies at the fun place, at the club, at Disney World, at the beach, at the boardwalk. This is going to make you stronger, similar to when on the first day the babies give you a hard time, but you get the hard time out the way, then the easy time will be worthwhile. So the hard time is you work hard, the easy time is you play hard. So the hard ladies is you working hard with them now, and the nice easy ladies is you play hard with them later. They go hand in hand. So I always tell you to treat ladies and babies the same. But remember, God's not after you. He's after the God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit that's in you. He's after the genius, the intelligent, the smart that's in you. Remember, he's after the alpha gentleman that's in you. He's after the A, the G, and the M that's in you. See, that's what I'm saying. You mix it up with being an alpha male 1 minute, gentle next minute, a man the next minute, then it's a game changer. You don't have to, the ladies don't have to tell you nothing. And that brings me to my next point. If she reject you, she had to live with that. Don't live for the rejection for her. That's what a lot of nice guys do. They say, oh, maybe if I was this, maybe if I act tough, then she'll like me. There'll be somebody that you're not because that's too much work. Then you may fail short. You get the short end of the stick. See, when you do that, the ladies give the nice guy the short end of the stick, and she give the alpha males the long end of the stick. See, with alpha males, they do whatever they want. The beta males, they get restrictions. They gotta play by the rules. While the alpha male, they break the rules. They can get away with murder. With the beta males, there's restriction and limitations, and that's where they get frustrating results. So let her give you the answers. So give her the answers by being nice, by letting her copy off your notes. This is a metaphor. This is a figure of speech. Don't be nice. Don't be kind. Don't buy drinks. Don't take pictures of her and you're not in the picture. But if you want to, if you're good with women, hey. But if you take pictures of her and then she says a quick thank you, let it formulate into a conversation. Then that's where you are doing her homework, giving her the notes, the answer to the test. You let her cheat off of you. How about you cheat off of her? Not in a good way, in a fun, playful way. You understand? Let her make it easy for you for a change instead of you making it easy for her all the time. So you let it be 50-50. You make it easy. She make it easy for you first, and then you make it easy for her later on. 50-50. Make it fair for you. Make it work in your favor. And once again, be the best version of yourself. You're not in the competition with the dude. Because if you're in the competition with the other dudes who are 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, you're 8.5 out of 10. That's where you might get the short end of the stick and fall short. So be the competition against yourself. if you're in your 30s, be in the competition against 30 of you instead of 30 of the other men, because not too much work being in a competition with the other 30 men. Be in a competition, if you're 30 years old, be in a competition against the 30 versions of yourself. If you're 40 years old, be in a competition against 40 of you, if that makes sense. 40 versions of yourself. You, you got to be in competition with the other dude, but then you have to try to be um, those different personalities of those other gentlemen. Or if it's, see how more work it is. If you're in competitions against the 40 dudes, then you have to try to be 40 versions of those other dudes. You can be the best version of yourself. Be 30 versions of yourself, which is easier than being 40 versions of other dudes. Be 40 versions of yourself instead of being 40 versions of the other dude. You understand? Because then they say, you could have did this, you could have did that. So you always will critiquing, ladies like to tell the truth. They're not shy in critiquing you by saying, if you was, if you try to be in competition with other dudes, you could say, if you was, maybe if you did this as the other dude, then we would have picked you. So don't be in competition with the other dudes, because the ladies will always have something to say. When you're in competitions with yourself, it's easy for you to fix mistakes that you made in the past, because nobody knows you more than you and more you. If that makes sense. I think it does. So once again, when you're approaching ladies, there's really no shortcut, because if you take the shortcut, you get the short end of the stick. When you do the long cut, you get the long end of the stick. That's just the way it is. It is what it is. And again, you could be a self-made 8.5 out of 10. Who said no? I'm not. Show yourself. Seriously though, you could be a self-made 8 out of 10 with your personality. Your personality, even if you're an 8.5 out of 10 with the face, your personality can make you into a 10 out of 10. Your confidence can make you a 10 out of 10. Your swag, your surfness can make you a 10 out of 10. There's so many different ways where you could be a 10 out of 10. You understand? So don't let the ladies make your looks up for you. Because if you do that, then she'll say you're a 6 out of 10. She'll say you're a 7 out of 10. If you make the ladies let you give you the looks, that was all sloppy and backwards. If you let the ladies tell you how you look, she'll give you the looks that she want to give you. You gotta establish the looks first. You gotta say, I'm an 8.5 out of 10 in the face, but I'm a 10 out of 10 with the personality. But if you say, oh, you give me the looks, it's up to you. She said 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Two. Another thing too is, please don't be upset or feel sorry for yourself, because you could go from an 8.5 out of 10 a to a 2 out of 10, a 3 out of 10. But I say, oh, we don't care that you're upset. Feel sorry for little you. That's why we're going to go to the alpha dudes, the 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s. So you could be an 8.5 out of 10 on the outside, but on the inside, if you cry and murmur and pain and complaining, being sulky, being sullen, saying that why me, I always get a hard time with the ladies, I'm miserable, I'm bitter instead of getting better. She's just gonna say, and the outside you might be an 8.5 out of 10, but on the inside you're a 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10. That's why we don't associate with you. That's why we don't simulate with you, because you don't love you. So how you expect us to love you? You can't be mad at the world and take it out on people you care about, people you love the most. That's why we don't want to go out with you, because you're being mean to your parents, you're being mean to your siblings, you're being mean to your best friend, and being nice to us. Forget that. And this could be the average, the above average ladies, and even the average ladies. So that's why it's important to be the best version of yourself. Establish your looks. Don't let the ladies establish your looks, because then you're in for a rude awakening. You got to respect the ladies, but you can still do what you want to do and say what you want to say. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. This is very important. This is crucial for you, your development. I want you to survive and have fun with, not just survive, but I want you to have fun with these ladies, the pretty ladies, the tough ladies, the in-between ladies, the nice ladies, the average ladies. I want you to have fun with all of them. Embrace all of the ladies. Even when she acted funny, you could give her a space, but still have fun with her. Even when you take a picture with the ladies, even if she don't want you to be in the picture with the ladies, you could have crack 2 or 3 jokes with the ladies that want you to take a picture with you. I'm telling you, if you're good with the ladies, you can almost get away with anything. Once again, you even have to be with the pictures. But the main thing I stand by is not to get the ladies drinks, not to buy ladies food. Cause then she got a free drink off you. She got a free meal off you. Picture is not really a big deal. But once again, if you have a way with women, a way with words, you can talk to a lady, and that doesn't have to be long. If she don't want you to be in the picture, you can crack 3 jokes or talk to a lady for 1 or 2 minutes. It's that simple. You got me? I'm teaching you how to be an alpha male. You can go from beta to alpha, just like that. Don't let the ladies set you by saying, "Oh, you're beta for life. You're a friend zone for life. You're a nice guy for life. You're a sweet guy for life." Uh, you could change. You could break the barrier. You could be the first dude in history to go from beta to alpha, from nice to tight. You guys, so don't give up. God sees you, and He bless you with a roof type wife and a virtuous woman who will love, honor, obey you, and do right by you. I think I'll make a part 2 to this video because I could go on and on to the crack of dawn. But thanks for listening. Please have a blessed day. See you later. Stay blessed. God bless. I will talk to you later. God bless. And once again, just as I said, you got to be a self-made 8.5 out of 10 or 8.10 out of 10. Yeah, it's similar to being a self-made millionaire, self-made billionaire, self-made trillionaire. Nobody's going to give it to you. You're going to have to take it. Just like you can be a self-made king, be self-made queen. Nobody's going to give you the crown. You got to take it by force sometimes. You got it? So that's what I mean by being a self-made. It's up to you. Self-made is in the eye of the beholder. Being handsome is in the eye of the beholder. It's not. Don't give it to the lady. You give it to the lady. She'll give it to another dude. You give the lady being handsome. She give it to the other dude instead of giving it to you. You give the lady your crown. She instead of her giving it to you, she'll give it to another dude. So that's why it's important. It's of essence that you keep your crown. You keep your 10 out of 10. You keep your attractionness. You keep your alpha male. You keep your gentleman. You keep your macho man status going. You understand? Don't let anybody take it away from you. You got it? It's similar to having an A on the table. You take it. Do you let somebody else take it from you? Don't let anybody take it from you. Not the ladies, not the dudes, not nobody. You got it? Thanks for listening. Please have a blessed day. See you later. Stay blessed. God bless. I will talk to you later. God bless.